All right. And live.
I think we are live. Okay, great. Hello. And here we are at our second game of the evening, and indeed the second game of the regular season of the BCS Premier Cup 2020. And it's been a lot of fun already. And I believe one of the teams that we saw will be coming out again. Is that
Yes,
what are?
that is correct. We have Crystal Palace, who actually won the last game pretty handedly, playing their second game of the day against Liverpool. So we've introduced Crystal Palace already. You know the cast. You got Chill, Lawson, you got T-Bone, aka No Roblo, Cyber, and I think they have Stee in goal. And I just need to look up Liverpool.
Sure.
Thing about Liverpool's roster right now, their first pick, Kingston, is not here right now.
Oh, okay. I wonder if they're going with an alternate lineup or if there's some issue with his absence.
I mean, I just believe he has not showed up at all yet. I believe they're trying to contact him, but he has not showed up yet. Looks like Liverpool will just have to deal with Waldo as their captain, Kick, Xenos 109, Mishi, The Universe, Dr. Kong, and Patrick Mahomes. If Patrick Mahomes even shows up at least. But
yeah, that's true. They've got an NFL season which they are ill prepared for, and but before I say anything, I want to say that if there's no NFL season, just if you're listening to this, start prepping because it's shit's gonna get bad if there's no football in America. But we're talking about another kind of football here. And by the way, I'm winners with the one. We're starting all over, right? Because this is a second game and it's on a separate cast. So just to let you know, and Cairo is here. He's the other voice you're hearing.
Yep. I am here. And here with winners, we are very excited to go into the second match. Crystal Palace already showing great strengths in offense and defense. And Steve even making some good saves on his own right. Liverpool, I'm interested to see how they perform, especially without Kingston, because Kingston is a very powerful offensive player. So they will have to be relying on Waldo, Kick, and perhaps Mishi or the Universe up front. Oh, it looks like we have our teams coming out.
It's a walk-off. Here they are, carrying on the proud tradition. By the way, Jamjar is here. You want to give out any shout-outs, Jamjar, or are you available here?
Hello. I'm kicking around.
Yep, got Jam on the back foot. Ready.
Yeah, who's just done yeoman's work in putting all this together and getting it all working and stuff. And of course, APX behind the scenes doing the directing.
Yep. Big shout-outs to Jamjar and T-Bone and APX, for all the work they do to get these streams running and as great quality as you do see them. And we have our lineups for the teams right now.
Yeah, literally, they're lining up on a little line here. So I'm seeing it. So.
Nice little picture. Not on the fancy fashion runway, unfortunately, but still quite nice.
It's ceremonial at the very least, and it sets the tone for us as this Crystal Palace team. We just saw them a while ago, so we can report in that they're pretty good, and so we know that they're going to come out of the gate swinging. And so I guess really the unknown quantity here is Waldo's team, Liverpool, and we'll see how they react to them, because we saw so much pressure, not only on offense but on defense. So they were just really just keeping the issue unsettled and just really disrupting things. So we'll expect to see a lot of that from Crystal Palace. And we thought it would be a pretty high scoring game last time. There were a few goals scored, but defense is going to be very important in this matchup.
Yeah, I think definitely Liverpool is going to really have to pull out all the stops. And Meatsail, coming from him, he was saying that Crystal Palace, I mean, they're just a very complete team. You have to just play better than them in all aspects. You know, their offense will just absolutely pound down the field if your defense is not ready, and they will smother your offense if you are not passing fast. And it's like we're ready to go, and Liverpool will be starting out with the tip. Waldo and kick.
Scoreboard up.
And it looks like they're going with Mishi on defense. Mishi, a veteran player, often known for making some unfortunate blunders on defense. I hope we don't see something like that here. Very close.
Oh, is that so? Well,
Oh.
he did pretty good on the cast in the last game. So
Yeah, great on the cast.
oh wait, it's a do-over. It's a do-over.
Yeah, they needed to restart the timer. I think they said. And Waldo's just getting absolutely.
Oh, chill.
Oh,
He
my
has
goodness,
no chill.
Yeah, chill. Unlike his name, he is just always on top of the wall, never stopping. Oh!
Nice little
Crazy
shot
shot.
dropping in, and Xenos is there for the stop. But again, chill with room to go with it. Over to Lawson, a nice pass and the nicer goal. And so they'll start off the scoring here. We're not even 1 minute in. We're in the first minute, as we say, and it's 1-0.
Yeah,
Or 1-0.
wow.
It's 1-0.
Yeah, what? I mean, it is definitely just. Oh, wow, what a crazy shot. Kick just throwing it from midfield. Liverpool is just very much down without Kingston. I mean, Kingston is just a very large part of their offense. And it just feels like they're not going to be quite as effective. You know, the Universe, a good player in his own right, but not with the veteran experience that Kingston has.
Yeah, saw a little bit of that
Waldo-
curve there on that shot. Just very subtle.
Yeah, the Crystal Palace team really favors the curve on their shots, and they're testing out Xenos here, but he is just not cracked at all, except for that one really great pass that Jill had to Lawson. Oh, Waldo maybe with an opportunity here.
Oh, he gets past Jill. He's got room.
Oh, we got a shot. He gets a shot.
Scores!
Whoa!
Now, I
What
don't think
a
anybody
play.
could have predicted that. The first goal of this match coming from Waldo. Waldini, the man at the back, the one that goes AFK while in goal.
Yeah.
See, and they were really backing him up on the other side of the pitch. You saw just chasing him all the way to the back, but it opened up a spot for them to push forward, and Waldo there to convert, and a big goal. And wow. So here's Xenos with the ball. And again, we'll see Lawson. They're really good at picking those off, I've noticed. Almost got that there, but the Universe instead taking the ball, if that is possible. I love the conundrum of being named the Universe here.
Right.
Yeah.
The Universe
Just great play by the Universe. Way to go, Universe.
Yeah, honestly, the Universe, you're doing all right, but maybe you need to pick it up a little bit. I'm talking about the real Universe, not this Universe.
Oh, well, what is the real Universe?
All right, well,
like, whoa.
Before we get lost in existential dread, chill. Throwing the ball up to T-Bone. T-Bone has a wide angle on this, but he elects to pass it to Chill. Chill just getting pincered by 3 players. And Liverpool's playing a pretty good zone defense. They're just waiting for Chill to make his move.
Through. Oh my god! And what a save by Xenos in response.
Xenos, he's one of our veteran players. He's been with us since the very beginning, since World Cup 14. And he's been in goal pretty much every single game. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody out there? But
I believe so. He's been in goal most of his time playing.
He's probably one of the most experienced goalkeepers we have in this season for sure.
Yeah, and if you didn't know, prior to the 2018 season, the gloves. Oh my God! That's 2-1. Who just shot that? Who just shot that curve? Was that Kick?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah. So this is what I was talking about. Kick and Waldo having to carry the offensive load. Kick just made that pass, that crazy shot, just barely bounced in the corner.
Well, they had the numbers. They had 3 guys loaded up, and yeah, the positioning was good. And that seems to be how they're really living and dying here, and really living right now just off that counterattack. And just drawing them into a false sense of security, and then all of a sudden they're right there on the other side and in attack position.
Oh,
speaking
oh
of, chill.
Look at that.
Wow, yeah, Liverpool has been saved by Xenos here, and Kick has also been great at getting this ball back up the field. Oh my God, he scored!
Oh, what?
What?
It's incredible. We just keep on getting these little drips every time. They're just eking their way in. Steve's just not prepared for those kind of shots.
Oh my goodness.
They don't have to be pretty. They just have to cross the line.
Very true. Very true.
Oh my goodness. I mean...
Oh, here's a chance, though.
Oh.
And again. Grabbing it off the rooftop, Xenos. Yes, I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, Xenos.
Oh, and thank you for solving the mystery. It's no Rob Lowe, like the actor. Whoa,
yeah,
I didn't even get that.
Yeah, no Rob Lowe. Yep. I don't think we have Patrick Mahomes, but not Rob Lowe. He's not allowed here.
I see. Okay. You know,
so it's
and
interesting.
Chill again, the dribbling.
Comparing this game to the last game, you can definitely see both of the teams are positioning themselves in a much more spread out format. There's not too much clumping going on as it was with Manchester and Crystal Palace, sort of having those squabbles in the big box. Now there's a lot of area gaps. What a save.
Oh my God, Xenos is just absolutely snatching these out of the air. Nothing is going in.
Right, wow. He and Chill both had point blank shots. Here's another attempt at another save.
Oh my God. Xenos is struggling a little bit with getting these outlet passes to his teammates, but just no like shaking at all. He's just completely fine. He's like, oh, let's block that, block this, corner shot, low shot, fine. Nothing goes in on him. Kick with an interesting pass, way up in the air, but nobody there to get it for his team. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication there. Chill, free to dribble the ball up the field, and now looking for his opportunity. He's got a curve loaded up. Dribbling in, maybe looking for a shot. Oh, no. Oh, he could get it.
How does he do this? How does he do this?
Curve shot for loss.
Oh, man. Yeah. Another big stop.
Yeah, it is really impressive how people like Chill and Meat Sale are able to just somehow weave their way through like 3 players in a small area. Oh, Waldo with that clutch save. He gets the shot. Oh, but Sale's way over. God, Waldo has really been playing well today. And Kick with just a straight up steal. Maybe could have saved that ball a little bit to get a better shot, but just going for it. I mean,
yeah, Waldo's been something else, and he may have something here with this lineup. I mean,
yeah, I mean, Kingston apparently not that big of a difference to this team. I mean, I'd be afraid to see what this team would be doing with Kingston to Crystal Palace, of all people.
Is this a team we underestimated? They were first in the pick for draft, and a lot of people were pinning them as, you know, potentially the sort of 5th or 6th place team with this cut. But honestly, what an opener! Like against Crystal Palace, the big scary team as well.
Yeah, I mean, we
just really watched them pretty much dismantle a really good Manchester City team with that's loaded with talent, and so yeah, for them to be kind of on their heels here is. But here's another opportunity possibly on the set piece.
Oh, and Chill getting that corner or that throw-in pass actually. And T-Bone now with the opportunity, or no Rob Lowe, rather. He's getting really deep into the field here. Oh, but he gets stolen by Mishi. Very own commentator, Mishi making the play.
A ghost ball?
Yeah, there is a strange glitch that happens sometimes where the ball may bounce off of the floor and it appears as if it's like spinning in place, but the ball is really at a different position. The server just hasn't updated it yet.
It's just an unfortunate case of like a ghosting situation. It's like where the ball falls between the cracks and misses the ghost update, essentially. It's all a bit technical and boring, but yeah, it's reasonably infrequent, but it happens enough that, you know, it has its own name now.
Okay, so it's not some haunted creepypasta kind of thing.
No, there's no past player haunting the cup, thankfully. I mean, that'd be rather interesting, but a little bad for competitiveness.
Yeah, well, you got to take whatever advantage you can, whether it's supernatural or otherwise. And almost supernatural is chill in this ball control. Again, the whole team converging on him. And are they going to get to him? Yeah, kick. Manages to kick it loose, and this will be another throw in.
Yeah, a great strategy for some people on defense when you're being swarmed is to purposefully aim the ball towards the out of bounds line, because when someone steals the ball from you and it goes out of bounds, it becomes a throw in for whoever it was stolen from.
Tackling basically counts as contact.
Yeah. So defenders will just choose to let the ball be stolen out of bounds and, retain that possession a lot easier than just trying to dribble it out.
Okay, and another curve shot, and then coming from the opposite direction, out of nowhere, like the RKO of the great Randy Orton against Xenos.
Yeah, that ball did not see it coming. Just absolutely ended in Waldo. Oh, dang.
He's going to get a corner out of this.
Maybe an opportunity.
And going across, kick. Rob Lowe gets down to take this ball and keep it. He gets it back to Steve. Almost a dangerous position here.
Like that ball.
Kick.
Oh my goodness. Steve was just watching the ball.
In disbelief. That was too close.
That was scary. That was very scary.
Yeah, that seemed like it took forever for that sequence to play out. It was a long time that ball just hanging there.
Am I calling it now? Is Steenie Waldo?
Maybe. They've transferred powers. Okay, Waldo with that clear up.
But clear to no one, interestingly.
Yeah, just trying to find some room,
Yeah, often
we are about 12 minutes in to this first half, and what an entertaining first half so far.
Yeah, completely unexpected.
Lost him with a chance. Straight on.
Xenos.
Jump stop. Yeah, we called his name a lot.
I mean, he hasn't let anything long ranged in. Oh, but I could be speaking wrong right here. Oh, but Kick makes a good save, and I'd call that a good clear. Going out of bounds, but still denying that opportunity where Crystal Palace was very close to the goal. I mean, Crystal Palace, they've been getting pretty close to the goal, but they just get stopped right at the end, and this is one situation where maybe
look at this wall of defense.
Oh my god!
There's one.
Wow.
After a lot of work, a lot of effort, kept at it. But yeah, they don't look different than they did in the last game, do they? They're putting up the same kind of offensive pressure. It's just something's got to give eventually.
Oh, what was that, Mishi?
Oh, that was scary.
Fumbling that ball, that was too close for comfort there.
Yeah, it could have been a Mishi moment right there, but very, very carefully gets the ball.
We have one more Mishi moment right there too.
Well, thankfully it became a goal.
Have you dropped the bit rate?
Oh, Lawson with a good opportunity. But he misses.
YouTube's struggling to deal with it, so it's actually the bit rate is too high right now, apparently.
Wow. That definitely could have been a score right there for Crystal Palace, but unfortunately no Roblo missing on that pass grab. He was way open.
13-27.
He missing that pass gave Liverpool just enough time.
Extra 2 minutes.
Set up.
Yeah, the entire offense just loaded up there, wheeling and dealing at will, and we're seeing good defense on both sides, and interesting things in the net. There's Steve with one as he takes this ball out of danger quickly, gets it to chill, and here's Lawson.
Yeah, this could definitely be. This is a scary opportunity right here. But Mishi in the universe, there's Ghost Ball right there.
I see what you mean.
Oh, Mishi's got it. he threw it out of bounds.
It looks like the ref is just reviewing a call that was been made. They're just gonna go back to a play where these are corner kick or goal kick. They're just doing a quick watch back. So just give them 1 second.
Yeah, I believe it was that corner kick that Liverpool had.
So it gives us a little bit of an opportunity to catch our breath. This, very fast-paced affair so far.
Yeah, and we've got 15 seconds left. Maybe something can happen in this short amount of time.
We've got plus 3 minutes on the clock as well.
Oh, okay. We have plus 3 minutes
extra time
for this half. All right, so they actually do have quite a bit of time. 3 minutes, definitely plenty of time for Crystal Palace to get something done.
Also, just a clarification for people at home who might not remember this, but the clock does continue to run down. The only time the clock might might stop is during a timeout. But other than that, it will roll on and extra time will be added and awarded where necessary.
Oh my God, that was almost a score right there for Crystal Palace. Chill right on.
See, that's why American TV hates this sport.
Yeah.
You got to have one little play and then have like 10 minutes worth of commercials.
Oh, there we go. And Mishi with that great clear.
Oh my God, Waldo could definitely. Oh, that's amazing.
With the foul.
Yeah. That's what I would call a good foul. And when there's a fast break opportunity for the enemy team, sometimes taking that foul and giving the other team a free kick is way better than them getting the easy shot opportunity.
Well, and kick is he AFK or?
No, he was going to take the free kick, but someone stole.
He was taking the free kick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not supposed to bother during that. What a shot!
Kick just goes right for it, and Steve just being maybe a little bit shaky here. He's missing some maybe simple goals.
He might have been screened a little bit there, or expecting a curve. So that was just looked like a straight on in.
Yeah, he just kind of jumped over top of it, and the ball just barely bounced in. But Crystal Palace has really got to look to get back into this game. I mean, their offense has been on point, but just has not been able to finish the job. Xenos has just been on top of it, and right there.
Look at this Liverpudlian defense right now. They're just all over them.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with Liverpool's showing right now. This is just, very impressive showing on defense and offense. I mean, they haven't been making too many crazy sort of pass plays, but they've been making great use of their opportunities on fast breaks to get goals, and especially on free kicks and such. They have been really making use of those.
Yeah, the late great John Peel was buried in his Liverpool kit. I think he'd be proud of the effort that these guys are putting into the namesake so far. It's been incredible. And it's a team effort. It really is a team effort. I mean, we're seeing just everybody kind of respond well to a team that some people are saying, are these guys the favorites to win it all?
Yeah, I mean, Crystal Palace is probably looked at one of the best teams in the cup currently. And then Liverpool definitely maybe looked down upon at some point.
And that's game. That's the half completed.
And there's the first half. And wow, 4-2 for Liverpool. Wow, that is.
Wow, who saw that coming?
That's just insanity. Wow, I mean, just a very exciting game so far. I mean, I am completely surprised by how Liverpool is playing. They've been really great together so far.
Yeah, well, we like to promise people esports, and there's definitely some esports in the air tonight. It's just a high level of play. You always think, well, it's the first night of the season. I mean, in any game you play, it's going to take a while to develop. And these guys are just going to get better, but they're already pretty good. I mean, This isn't their first cup, most of them. So
Yeah, actually, Waldo, one player who has been in every single cup since 2014. So he is definitely, when you consider a veteran, I mean, he is a founder, to be sure, and he's definitely showing his experience here. You know, you don't need to play extremely flashy. Sometimes you just need to take advantage of the opportunities that you're given, and Waldo is definitely doing that in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's true with any game. Yeah, well, I mean, even in shooty type games, I always say, give me 3 average shooters over 1 great shooter. Because they're all going to aim for the head, and from 3 different, your cone of fire, and it's much the same with sports games too. If you put together a pretty good team that communicates well and that translates that into on-field success the way Liverpool has, this might be a pretty good season for them. They're going to be an interesting team to watch all the way through.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be very, very interested to see how the second half goes. If Liverpool, they could just kind of keep it low-key on offense and just take it very slow and just try to run out the clock. No penalty at all for teams to just not even go for offense and just run down the clock, but definitely a little bit dangerous.
Yeah, and if you don't believe me when I'm saying esports in relation to this game, we're pausing for some drama apparently, and it's not an esport without some sort of bullshit drama. So well handled by the crew. Way to go. And of course, they get the 5-minute half, which we're somewhere in the middle of.
Yeah, there's definitely always
I don't know what number to do.
A bit of a tense environment sometimes with the competition and all. People take it very seriously.
Oh, sure. Well, the thrill of competition is enough. It's not only the fact that these guys are getting paid, tremendous sums of money to play this game tonight and show up to play this game, but yeah, there's pride too, and you can't put a price on that. Even $500 million.
Right.
In the case of Patrick Mahomes, who is apparently not in the lineup this evening.
Fortunately, Patrick Mahomes, taking about 99% of our budget, spent quite a bit of money on him, but unfortunately did not show up today. Maybe next time. Maybe next time, Liverpool, we'll bring out our guy, Patrick Mahomes. But for now, I mean, Liverpool doesn't seem to need him. They are just playing great. I mean, the universe has been... I mean, everybody's playing their position how they need. No one's being very...
Yeah, I remember you were talking about that. I mean, arguably one of the best players on their team, and the first draft pick they had, and then not having him in the lineup, and wondering if that would be a disadvantage. And so far, no, it doesn't seem to have slowed them down any. So that says something about the depth of their lineup.
Definitely. They are completely comfortable with just bringing out their subs. And
snap!
We're coming back on.
They are emerging from the mothership now. The mothership landing.
Very
George
nice.
Clinton and the Parliament Funkadelics. And Mishi, of course.
All right, throw score, what up?
As we are about to get underway here for the second half of this game. 4-2 your score as we head into this, and I have a feeling it's not going to stay 4-2 for the whole game, and maybe not even very long into the second half.
Yeah, I always feel like the beginning tip-off is always such a scramble. It feels like your defense is just a little worse at that point, and a lot of crazy stuff can definitely happen. I mean, we had 1 goal scored 30 seconds into this game. We'll see if Chill trying to go for it first. Taking on Waldo, he got a little bit of space on kick. Getting a screen there from T-Bone. Oh, it looked like he had plenty of space there, but didn't take the shot. Electing to pass it to T-Bone. He gets the steal, but Waldo on top of him.
God, this is a much messier second half.
Yeah, they are just absolutely piling into the box.
They're desperate for that goal right now. They really want to try and equalize where they can.
Yeah, Lawson
it's
maybe
Lawson
with
with
it right
room.
here.
Oh,
In.
there it
Nice.
is.
Yeah, that was the not as low as you could go, but a mid area shot for Lawson. Very hard to block for Xenos. He got right up in his grill.
Yeah, you're
And
trying to find those positions that are difficult to stop, and yeah, it just popped the framework in the corner, and it's all good. Am I hearing duct tape? Is that just me?
Sorry.
Jamjar currently tying up Mr. Lowell in the back
Okay,
room?
shit's getting serious when the duct tape comes out, man.
I think Jamjar, unfortunately, letting on to our kidnapping ring a little bit too much, but that's fine. We're waiting on Waldo for his corner kick. Looks like he went for a curve pass in the universe, but Lawson was on top of it.
So I noticed they don't switch sides during the halves.
No, so
No.
it used to be something that we would do traditionally, but to be fair, as it's gone on, it just adds a bit more confusion, and there is no inherent bias or advantage to being on one side or the other. It's not like real life where,
the wind is
it's might
going
be
one
slightly
way.
slanted one way or wider on the other side or anything like that. It's a pretty perfect pitch when it goes one way or the other. So
Yeah,
so it doesn't make much difference one
No.
way or the other. But also, it's probably a less hassle to run a scoreboard when you've got to build that into the game too. Which
it wouldn't be too bad doing that. To be honest.
Lawson, Xenos,
thread that straight through those players, but Xenos bouncing it right off.
Xenos got lucky there. He jumped late enough that the ball did not
Rob
bounce
Lowe,
right off him,
and
and he's ready again. Yeah, Xenos just has a great feel in goal. So usually, what you want to try to do is, analyze the opponents and see what angles can they actually get a shot off towards you, in relation to your goal and your defenders. And Xenos is just right on top of those angles, and he makes it easy on himself to get those saves.
Yeah, and they're going to really test him in this half. They already have. They're just kind of probing for a place to land a shot. But also, again, they're driving deep, and that gives Kick a chance to move with Liverpool.
He's running on the wing. Oh, Cyber's picked that up.
Yeah, unfortunately, Kick with that last self pass a little bit too far out, and Kick was easily able to get a hold of it. And Austin's ahead.
Liverpool's all out of position, and this is it. Oh, there it is.
And there's the equalizer. It is 4-4, I believe.
And so one thing that I heard you guys say, and I heard Meek Cell say, is that you got to move quickly, and he who hesitates is lost, and just a quick turnaround there by Lawson, and just trying to not really give Xenos time to set up and see it all the way in, and wow, yeah, that really does make a difference.
We got a yellow card for Kick for that foul. And Crystal Palace has definitely been, they've kept it on the same pace, going very hard.
I was going to say, even though we've got Crystal Palace as our top-rated team so far this season, they are by far the dirtiest team in plays this season as well.
You guys keep up with everything, right? The cards and everything.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, that's all going to be tracked in this season's stat tracking. So, and Xenos with another incredible save, that top right.
Yeah, how much open more can you be for a shot, and then Xenos still able to come up big? Wow,
I think Xenos was definitely out on that save.
He was definitely out. The ball has to be completely passed over the line. His body was not over there.
Wow, and a crazy pass from Lawson, but Mishi there. No, Rob Lowe! And another shot. And this is definitely,
It looks like, is there a time being called? Timeout's being called.
Yeah, we've got a timeout on the Liverpool side. Looks like Kingston. Uh-oh, we might have a surprise.
Yeah, there you go.
Here we go. The first pick of Liverpool has arrived. And they're going to swap out the universe for Kingston.
He's been a good first stage for Universe to show his plays off. He's was a good supporting player for kicking Waldo and further upfield, but think Waldo's really hounding for that support from classic Kingston Waldo duo.
Oh yeah, Waldo and Kingston definitely have the synergy factor going for them. They've played together many a time before, and Kingston is a classic striker. I mean, he played many cups before, and has just been strong in every one of them. Previously, he was a captain in 2018, so that speaks to the level of player that he is.
Yeah, and your second half substitutions, a lot of the times that's just to kind of be a catalyst, to kind of pick things up a little bit. Maybe things are slowing up, and it's time to get a little bit of extra, a little bit of oomph, a little moxie, and we'll see if Kingston can provide some of that.
Yeah, I think
What a game so far! What a game!
Yeah, very very fast-paced game so far. Just people have just been stealing and just keeping the ball moving upfield very fast. Liverpool really favoring the long and mid-range passes, not doing too much big passing in the small box that I've seen. But Crystal Palace is still passing great on all sides of the field. They're keeping up the incredible pressure. They just keep getting the ball close to the net, and they keep you on your toes. That no Roblo, Lawson, and Chill combo is just deadly, and Cyber is always there on the back foot for them if they need to pass it out. Ooh, we've got Kingston on the field. Looks like we're about ready to get back into it.
Okay, right, we're ready.
Kingston and Kick bringing it up in the upper positions.
And this is Kingston's debut match and debut half as well.
Oh, and Waldo with an unfortunate pass. Lawson making a very long shot, so Xenos just all on top of it. He's made so many saves. I mean, maybe Xenos is just getting a little overwhelmed with the volume of shots that have been taken on him.
I mean, definitely man of the match for me this game.
So far, Xenos has been absolutely pitbull.
Yeah, he's come up big so many times, and they've tried everything. Some of it works, but a lot of it didn't.
Yeah, great backup from Waldo, but unfortunately clearing it out to Cyber.
Kingston's positioning himself further upfield.
Oh, Mishi with a pass.
Kingston collects.
Mishi had that great steal, and just gets it right upfield to Kingston. And Kingston is in a good position right here, but unfortunately, the Crystal Palace's defense had plenty of time to get back with him.
Yeah, and they go on the counter with it. Lawson, he's a little bit of wiggle room there, but Mishi steals now. Chill, and just a pile of bodies. Waldo coming away with it, trying to get the hell out of there, and finally does.
Wow, and that was a great reverse jump throw from Waldo. Manages to jump back, throw it back to his team, and Kick maybe with a good opportunity here. Crystal Palace, he gets the shot off, but Chill blocks it. Yeah, Chill with that great midair block, just completely denying. And Liverpool's really got to get this ball on the other side of the pitch for more time if they want to keep into this game. Oh my goodness!
Did that go over the line? I guess not. No.
I don't think so. Just barely stayed over.
No, because the smoke and explosions didn't happen. So.
Right.
Where are my smoke and explosions? Lawson trying to get some smoke and explosions going. If this pass does get away to Waldo.
Oh, wow.
And
that
Kingston
was some
now.
Interesting moves from Waldo there.
Oh, goodness. Kingston with just the bad distance on his self-pass, and Cyber just easily taking control of it. It seems like the Liverpool defense is a little bit scattered here. Kind of running back and forth.
Oh, and off that post.
Off the post. Oh, and
nice
stuff. A great save. Throwing for Crystal Palace, but a good stop there from Kick. Fortunately, they don't want to be stuck on this, this defensive back foot the whole time. They need to get that ball back upfield and get some shots going.
Yeah, hard to do when they're turning up the heat like this, but Xenos again.
And Cyber is just there again to collect instead of Kingston.
Yeah, Cyber has just been out grabbing these balls from Kingston. You know, Liverpool's been doing a great job of getting the ball, but they haven't done a great job securing it. They've been doing a lot of instant pass outs. Oh, Lawson just wide open. I think there's a little bit of confusion there.
There it goes. There's the ship blowing up and so forth and whatnot.
Ooh, we have a challenge called. Yeah, this is a new feature actually for this 2020 Cup. Captains actually have.
Who's challenging?
Waldo is challenging.
Waldo has issued a challenge in which I guess the referees will look over the play to see if it was legitimately a goal or not.
So the Crystal Palace believes that the ball was stolen, and therefore it would be Crystal Palace's throw-in or corner kick. But the Liverpool believes that the ball was thrown into the air out of bounds by the Crystal Palace themselves. So we're waiting on a replay, I suppose, for that clip itself. First time we've seen the challenge flag get used.
Well, the gauntlet thrown down, we paused to figure all this out. And yeah, again, we can kind of collect ourselves and just talk about, goal accepted, it says.
Looks like it was officially stolen out of bounds. Ooh, and Kingston making an unfortunate pass out of bounds.
Okay, so we're about 2/3 of the way through the second half, and we've seen all sorts of interesting wrinkles happen here.
Yeah, it was looking like Liverpool in the first half, but Crystal Palace and Kingston.
I mean, the night is still young. We still have another 7 minutes to go, so.
True. There is 2 minutes of extra time, so Liverpool definitely does have time to get this done. Crystal Palace has just been dominating the possession recently.
I mean, even if they equalize it as well.
Yeah, definitely. They just have to equalize, but then scoring that other goal after that would be tough. Ooh,
and again, Chill looking. Rob Lowe and Xenos again just coming across, and that's a really tough angle to gauge and move to. And wow.
Yeah, definitely. That ball was going for his top left corner, and Xenos just easily reading it, grabbing a hold. I mean, he's been doing amazing this game. Yes. Kingston was looking for that opportunity to get that goal throw, but Lawson, nobody on top of him. Mishi finally going to contest him. This is that classic Crystal Palace, but Lawson looks like he messed up a little bit right there. I think he was looking for a jump curve, but just fat fingered it a little bit. And Mishi on top of the pass back angle. Gotta see Kingston do something here. Throwing it up to kick. But getting stopped by Cyber. Cyber, just an offensive juggernaut.
Waldo with some room.
Looking for an opportunity.
Whoa!
All right.
Okay.
That was the most interesting curve I've ever seen.
Yeah, even David Beckham can pull that shit off.
Yeah, I don't think any sort of person has kicked a shot like that.
There we go again.
Oh my.
And it's just wide.
And it's wide. Yeah, this is some interesting stuff. Looks like the curves have just shit the bed.
Well, here's Lawson to try to test that theory. He's got Chill with him.
know if it's just
Rob Lowe open shot scores.
Oh, but that was walked
No, he
in.
didn't. He got it.
Hold on, that was
Xenos.
a goal.
That was a goal.
Okay,
Yeah, he walked
alright.
in. Yeah, if you catch the ball but then go inside the goal afterwards, then unfortunately it.
Oh yes, they always try to walk it in.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a rule here where it's against the rules for a player to walk the ball in. Oh, and quickly shut thereafter, another goal.
Wow.
Wow, what on earth? This is just some. I mean, it's just been an offensive, tournament so far. Everyone has just been absolutely shooting the shot and making a lot of them.
Yeah, this is a blast. Yeah. Is there really 6 minutes of extra time, or is that?
Maybe.
Should I pay no attention to that yet?
No, I think it might be. That's been set by the refs. So
Okay, well they don't want it to end either. It's been.
I think they found there might have been just a few too many stoppages in the game, so they're just trying to help give all the opportunity they can to the players.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff messed up with those curves, so just giving them a little bit more time.
I mean, with the curves out of the picture or out of the equation, this is going to really change the dynamic. We know that curves is very much a tactic that Chill loves to use. So, is it going to change the sway of the game? We'll have to wait and see.
I mean, they have been not favoring the curve as much in this game as they did before.
Well, it's nothing personal, but yeah, as a fan of this game, whenever you see somebody tack on 6 minutes, you have to say, "Oh, come on!" Even though they probably were justified in putting that much money. 7 minutes, what the hell?
Oh,
but yeah, it gives us more time to watch more saves from Xenos, and
we're now into extra time.
And we're now in our.
Now we get the long, arduous march.
Oh, this could be a score right here. If Waldo can get it to Kingston.
Oh, and Chill.
Wow.
I like the last game. He just knows where to be and when to be. He just was there in the way.
He's just.
You blink and you miss him, honestly.
Rob Lowe, some good work here. Oh, and he went for that corner.
Yeah, good shot.
Looks like Xenos got that. He got to that post.
I mean, hey, despite all this, I will give credit to Liverpool. They are still very close. It's within reach.
Lawson, big saves in another direction, comes in.
Yeah, Chill is just ready on that rebound and just no hesitation throws the shot back up, and he's just getting the distance. He's making the distance that Liverpool needs to go.
Yeah,
right. There was a ball fumble there.
Lawson going for it. Chill with the ball. Probably looking for no Rob Lowe, and we have a glitchy curve.
Oh, can you stop this? Let's see if you can save this. Oh. Wow. So I think this will be a goal kick. So you reset. And show enough.
I mean, you can just see that. That was a classic Chill opportunity there to use a curve, but it caught him out.
Now here's Rob Lowe again. Coming in off the angle. He's got a cross here to Lawson and Chill, both converging on this. The shot and the save.
And Zeno's trying to clear it up. There's pretty clear field up ahead of them. Can Lawson and Rob get into position? Oh.
Oof.
Could this be it? No. Oh, now Waldo and Chill.
It's tough to get the ball away from Chill.
Yeah, it just feels like he's everywhere at once. Just always on top of the ball.
And again, lined up here, Rob Lowe. Now to Chill. And he feints one way, goes the other, and shot driven wide.
Yeah, very high shot arc on that. Didn't have much of a chance of going anywhere near in, but Crystal Palace just kind of trying to get some extra goals in here.
Yeah, just keeping the tempo going. It's worked for them, and it continues to work. just trying to break past this defense and this goalkeeper who's been tremendous tonight throughout this. I mean, he's seen about every kind of shot you can see, and
he saved them. He saved them all. There's just been some very, very great shots that Crystal Palace has set up that Xenos has not been able to snag. But, he's made contact on pretty much every single one of them.
Yeah, not done yet. We're about halfway through extra time.
Kingston with an opportunity. Oh, but he spoons it off to the left.
You guys still alright for connection? I'm a little bit choppy.
I'm fine with connection.
I'm back. Now, no, I'm talking about in game. I'm just getting huge lag pauses.
Okay, it's looking good here, and Lawson looking good as he turns and fires, looking for that corner and just getting mostly wood. As he will try again, maybe here is Waldo there to make the stop, as staying relentless on the defense, and kick is there. Lawson, chill to Lawson. Waldo again getting mixed up in it. Now Kingston trying to get free, but chill. We'll send it back to Rob Lowe. He's got a little bit of room here. Quickly shut down, but he's got friends. Chill now. It goes left, goes right, goes left, goes right again, goes sideways, goes Lawson. What a shot, possibly. No, blocked.
What a scuffle.
A brouhaha erupting, a kerfluffle.
Just insane movement from Crystal Palace, but nothing coming of it yet. Liverpool just locking up on that defensive end.
Well, if they're going to hold on
to that was a no. Yes, no, maybe.
That looked like
I think that's in.
Yep.
That was an in.
That one was definitely in.
No, I think this is Zeno's fault. As much as he is great at blocking that ball, he's just not quite used to walking it straight out.
Big shot from Waldo.
Oh, he tried to chip him.
We have seen a goal from Waldo before like that.
You got to keep them honest, Got to keep them on their toes.
1 minute left on the clock.
Yep, 1 minute left in the extra time. And Crystal Palace just looking dominant again in their second performance.
Yeah, it took them a while, but it's like we're saying. I mean, pressure and time, just like stones in a river. And the save there again, knocking himself off the line, but he makes the stop.
I feel like Crystal Palace.
Incredible.
They're just playing with their food now. It's sad to see. They're taking some pretty ballsy shots at the goal right now.
I mean, they played this way at the beginning of the game, and Liverpool was just hanging with them. But if you just play this way the whole game, if you can keep this kind of pressure going, then something's got to give at some point. Even the best of players. And now another rhubarb here in the center of the box, and Xenos somehow getting the better of that, coming away with the ball, and this will give Kingston a chance to set up in midfield. He's got Waldo moving forward. Can he get it to him? Kick over there on the near side. You believe that? Oh, okay. The GGs are coming out. So
the game ended.
I'm calling nothing here. Okay, great. Well, there it is. Put it in stone.
Yep. Crystal Palace there with the dominant performance, ending it 9-5.
Dang.
I mean, I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed with how Liverpool started out the game, but after that first half, only able to find one goal. And God, Crystal Palace, they just came out with 7 goals in the second half. I mean, what a showing.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, that's just straight up teamwork and consistency. Maybe Jay, we could talk to Crystal Palace and we could talk to them.
Yeah, now we do the dance of trying to get people in for interviews, but good stuff, and 2 wins for Crystal Palace on day 1. Not bad.
Yeah, very, very good showing from Crystal Palace so far. I'm sure they feel great about today, coming out with 2 wins against, Manchester, a pretty good team, and Liverpool, a sleeper team.
They really had to dig deep, especially in that second half. I mean, they definitely adjusted to what was going on and just picked up the pace even more than they already were, which was a considerable amount. I mean, that's very impressed to see just the speed, just the team speed.
Yeah, I mean, Crystal Palace is just absolutely on point with their passing. I mean, especially inside the box, they are just so dangerous. They just pass that ball to every person, and they do not often let it go. They don't give you very many opportunities. Their defense is great. I mean, they don't give you very many fast break opportunities, especially. Cyber's always on top of you, and then Chill is right behind you. I think we're just waiting on, I believe, probably Crystal Palace first.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, we hope you'll follow the page here at YouTube for more BCS action, because you won't be able to tell what's going on without a schedule, and even with a schedule, you're probably fucked. So what you'll want to do is hit that follow button, and when we go live with this stuff, you will know, and you won't miss a bit of the action.
Absolutely.
We're sure glad you guys are watching tonight, as we have over 15,000 people watching tonight. It's a little, I'm not going to say it's disappointing, but we did expect more. But hey, it's the first night, so yeah.
Yeah, true.
We'll get back to those six figures here pretty soon.
For sure, absolutely. I mean, we're just a six-figure type of league. I mean, that's just how it goes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's better than watching a fucking MOBA, for God's sake. Okay, I think Jam Jar is here, and maybe...
Pyro, if we... sorry, APX. If we just hide the scoreboard and then go to idle, and then we'll get all the camera angle... Oh, you set up on the camera angle? Okay. We'll just go to idle real quick, and we'll get all the players in position.
Cool. We're gonna idle like Billie, or Billie Eilish. I guess she's an idol, and then we'll do interviews. They laughed when I asked them if they like K-pop a while ago.
And
hello,
we're live, damn it, and we've got interviews, and we've got people from who the hell have we got? Jam Jar. Who do we bring?
We've got Crystal Palace in.
We've got Chill, Cyber, and Lawson, as well as T-Bone. So, you guys, Crystal Palace, 2-0 after today. How are you guys feeling about your team?
I'm feeling pretty good right now. I thought Manchester City was going to be one of the hardest teams to beat. I think next up from that is the Wolves, but I don't know. We versed Liverpool today. Honestly thought we were going to do a lot better than we did. But I still think a lot of the games are gonna be close. I don't think any game's gonna be much of a blowout from here on.
Yeah, I think definitely the most surprising thing was the score at halftime. I mean, 4-2, Liverpool to Crystal Palace. Like, what were you guys thinking going into the second half after just being, blown out the gate at first?
I was thinking about what Cheese Master was gonna say if we lost, and that kind of motivated me.
He was not gonna let us let that down.
But I don't really know what happened. We didn't
I
really
think he
change
predicted
anything.
it.
Yeah, I think you guys were pretty much playing the same. I mean, your passing was pretty much on point the whole game. It's just eventually, Xenos eventually was going to let something through, and he was just absolutely disgusting this
He
game.
did a great job.
Yeah, that dude was on point.
Yeah, I mean, Xenos was not letting anything from you guys through, and you guys were getting very good quality shots. How do you guys feel about Kingston showing up halfway through the game?
Yo, I was spooked.
Made the game worse.
Because we only had to cover, what was it, Kick? Maybe Waldo? So that's an additional person to play defense on.
Yeah, definitely. I think Liverpool was just lacking a little bit on the offensive side. They got some good. They had some crazy goals. To be honest. Had some crazy opportunities off free kicks, and somehow they just managed to make it work. Like, I was not expecting Waldo to make the first score.
I wasn't either.
Yeah, I don't think we were either.
At that moment, you realized the game was at risk.
Well, maybe this game's not gonna be so easy.
Yeah, so I guess I can ask you guys, how are you feeling about this next game coming up? We've got the Wolves versus Manchester. I've seen one of those teams already, but how you guys feeling about that matchup?
I know exactly how this game's gonna end. Are you ready for this?
Who's winning
All
it?
right. So Cheese team, aka the Wolves, they're gonna score a bunch. They're gonna get a little lead, and then they're gonna get a little too cocky. And then second half is gonna come, and Meatsail's gonna bring the hammer, and he's gonna get mad, and he's gonna win the game. And then Cheese is gonna make some dumb excuse. Oh, I couldn't curve. It was laggy. Something
There's
like
a bot
that.
on the field.
There was a bot on the field, and we'll never hear it down.
Alright, I
So
mean,
it's in the
that's-
newspapers right now.
Alright.
You
heard
joke,
it here
but he's not
first.
wrong.
Feel free to at me.
you heard it
That's
here
how it's
first. We have only the hottest, the spiciest,
The
the
big
habanero
hot
takes.
It's not a take. It's fact.
He's speaking the truth.
I know it.
Are these fax machines?
Yeah, I can't tell you how many Scovilles that take is, but yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, that game's scheduled for what? In 15 minutes or so?
Yeah.
I mean, it's scheduled for.
I believe the last game was scheduled for 9, but we're probably just gonna start whenever people are ready.
Okay.
Yeah, but Crystal Palace definitely will be looking to watch you guys throughout the season. Very strong showing so far, offensively and defensively. So excited to see how the season goes.
Yeah, we sure enjoyed watching it from up here, man. Good job, guys.
Of course.
All right, if you guys have any closing statements, I believe we're gonna bring in Liverpool here.
They can have the
No, I don't think so.
They can have the floor.
All right. Thank you
Yeah,
very
who
much.
has the talking stick now? Yes, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Crystal Palace, and we shall see you during your next game.
And now we've got Liverpool in here. We're going to hear from them. Quite a performance. I mean, they did lose to Crystal Palace, but they surprised a lot of people, I think, with their play. So let's see what they have to say about it.
Yeah, guys. So we just saw you guys with a honestly very strong showing against Crystal Palace, probably one of the strongest teams in the tournament. So how are you guys feeling as a team after that first game?
Better.
Yeah, we
Just the
played
one word.
better than we thought we were gonna play, so that's a pro. Bummer we couldn't take away the upset, but hey, at least we played much better and for like previous scrims. So hey, at least we got something out of it.
Yeah, definitely. I thought you guys made a great showing, and people were surprised to see Liverpool leading Crystal Palace at the half. What were you guys thinking going into the second half with the lead up on Crystal Palace? What were you looking to do?
Try and keep it. I mean, pretty much, just try and freaking keep it.
Yeah, I feel that Crystal Palace is just a very difficult team passing wise. I mean, they just kept the ball up the field so much, and whenever you guys got a steal, sometimes they would just come right out of nowhere and gain possession again.
That was a very aggressive tactic.
I know one thing though, we gained some respect and I toss it out.
I do want to toss out actually that I think Xenos, you were playing out of your mind that game.
Oh, yeah. How about this guy, Xenos? Huh? How many saves did he end up making?
Beautiful work.
I can't wait to look at the stats
The whiskey
for this game because it was just absolutely insane.
Well, you look at this man, like he has 20/20 vision, right?
Well,
Yeah,
I will say,
check him out.
it's, as much as we give him all this praise, I have to point out, though, you had a couple shorthands there where you walked the ball in yourself, though. Can you tell us anything about that? What was that going on there?
What?
Oh, dude, Dad, you want to throw down, bro? I'm just saying, if Matt wasn't looking, I would have I had everybody fooled except Matt on that first one. That's all I'm saying. But sometimes the bar does some weird things, man. I don't know. Hit that thing, fly.
You guys notice the weird curves there?
Dude, well, I've been saying for 2 weeks now we need to take these shits out. They're awful. But that's just me.
Now we just had some weird technical difficulties just before curves in the last game. We thought we got them all smoothed out. But
Yeah,
it's
something
just happened funny
Curves were
just in the
working
middle
fine
of that
first
game.
game. Curves were working fine in the first game, but then it just.
And also the first half of this game as well, they were working pretty alright. But yeah, we'll be looking into what's going on there because this is the first time we've ever seen it do anything this wild. Like this is pretty out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason, Coves decided just to poop himself.
Yeah, I don't understand what the deal is. I don't know what changed at all between the first game and this game, but it's fine. We will get that shit figured out. So how are you guys feeling about the future? I could look
We
at
get
the
any kind of
schedule,
offensive
try and
pressure,
figure
we're
out your
golden,
guys'
boy.
next game.
We need Patrick Mahomes.
Any kind of
Yeah, I was
offensive
gonna say
pressure, we're
you guys
golden, boy.
didn't have Patrick Mahomes show up. What's the deal with that?
He gets all this money, and these
BCS is unfair.
He thinks you can just do it.
Jamjar is in there. Don't say that.
Oh, I guess it looks like your next game, or no? Oh yeah, your next game is tomorrow against the Wolves. Interesting because the Wolves are playing the next game against Manchester City, so you will get a little insight into how the Wolves are going to play.
Right.
How do you guys feel about the Wolves as a team?
Well, first of all, I feel like the rest is the really important part, is that we're going to be able to stop and take a look at what we did right and what we did wrong and sort of look at the film and see if we need to improve anything. And also, we can look at the Wolves and see how they operate, and whether or not they change anything is just up to how they feel about us. We can create a game plan that definitely centers around how they play in the upcoming game.
That's great. It means somebody watches these casts. That's great.
Well, there has to be a few people.
I'll watch them approximately like a year from now.
I don't know. I think they're gonna lose pretty badly.
I mean, predictions from the other team is that there's going to be some cockiness from the cheese team itself.
Ooh, yeah.
That's
I
kinda
believe.
I think
Kill them.
that's like taking a book and reading the title aloud. Like it's clearly going to happen. You know, I feel like no matter what Cheese's team, whoever's there, it's going to be cocky. Like,
Wow. I mean,
unless you're
but I
blind
still
and don't
say-
read chat, like clearly you can tell.
Wow. Both Crystal Palace and Liverpool just throwing shots at the Wolves.
I like
The
to say
Wolves
that.
better watch out. Me is warmed up, so he's ready to go.
Uh-oh.
No,
Yeah.
we haven't melted the palace yet, but cheese is gonna get expired.
Oh yeah, just shoot it high and it's good.
Shit.
Oh Lord, shots, as they say, fired.
I will say I feel bad for Steve because he had a great first game, and that second game didn't speak true to the first game because he had a good first game. So
Yeah.
shout
That
out
was
to Steve.
honestly
Sorry,
very
Steve had a rough game, but he'll come back.
Probably during the halftime they were like choking him out.
And this is just night one. I mean, this is the first night of the tournament.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, teams will start to play even better and better as they get more chemistry, and getting team scrims in are good, but sometimes you need that real tournament experience to really get your team together. And I think Liverpool, you guys were definitely playing well, even though you had Kingston down the first half. I guess I should also ask about that. Kingston, what were you doing, man? Were you getting a haircut or something?
Little jerky jerk.
Yeah, my computer was
pay him
on,
enough.
so I got no notifications on my phone. So I'm in the middle of a movie, and then decided to check it.
Maybe went out to Olive Garden, just like I did.
Unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, you guys were definitely playing well together, even without Kingston. I thought you guys were playing your positions very well. Just need a little bit more oomph on the offensive side, and I think you guys definitely had that game. Could have had that game in the bag. But there's always next game. So
And lots of good stuff, though. I mean, that first half was you're hanging in with the team. Everybody's already trying to put the crown on, and maybe not so fast, right? And you've got a whole season to play out, and we saw good things tonight.
I mean, Waldo's just asserting his veteran dominance.
That's right.
Yeah, first
Gotta
goal in
watch
the
out
game,
for him.
right? He was right there.
Everybody's just sleeping on him, and Waldo's just waking everybody up with that goal.
Yeah, that goal even surprised me. When that goal went in, I was like, that was my first goal in years.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Got it going.
Fuck off, Kick.
It's gotta happen one of these times.
You're here forever, buddy. You ain't leaving. Hey, who gave this guy all these jerseys? That's my question.
Oh my god.
Kick, a little bit of a turncoat.
He's trying to
Putting on
sell
the Wolves
himself.
colors.
Trying to sell himself here.
Got new merch.
No, don't switch.
He won't tell you, but it says "kick me" on the back.
Oh fucks.
Don't tempt me. I might actually get his jersey to be updated to say that.
Oh.
All right. Well, you guys got any closing statements or anything?
All right. So,
Yeah, shout out.
Say?
Final thoughts, shout outs.
All right. So I have a message for T-Bone. All right.
Okay. All right.
He hasn't given me my Mishi today, so he needs to do that. All right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Shout out
Pass that
to
on.
Winters for his birthday and commentating like another great
Yeah.
game.
Happy birthday, man.
Oh, thank you.
Sure.
I say whatever games that has Dr. Kong playing, that's the games we're gonna win.
True that. Dr. Kong did not play this game, so I guess he is speaking the truth. Wait, what the?
It's good to have a secret weapon.
There's a pot leaf on this jersey.
Yes, there is, my good man.
It's charging up.
You like it? You
What
did.
is-
We advocate. We advocate.
When did this happen?
PED suspension coming in.
Our
Nah,
new
fuck you.
public sponsor.
I don't know if we do drug tests in the BCS, but
Hey, it's been legalized. It's all. It's in.
I guess we know
Yeah,
what's the
that's-
deal with the eyes then, buddy.
Y'all know how those Scousers are.
Can I get somebody to model one of these with some like veins on them?
Yeah, well, so that's pretty much it. So we're just waiting for the next game, which would be Manchester versus Wolves. I'm very excited for this one.
Wolves is gonna
Yeah,
lose.
well, and that's in what, half an hour?
Probably, or as soon as we can get going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, the games are getting played. That's
Wolves
the
are gonna
important
lose,
thing.
but Muna's gonna keep him in the game. That's what I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah, Muna. Holy crap! I forgot.
Hear that, Muna?
Hey,
I'm
man,
on your,
scrims
I'm
are
on
one
your
thing.
side.
When it comes time to games, scrims are one thing. We'll see who's got some stuff to prove first. That's all I'll say.
Right
Last year,
on.
Alpha Fight with the Man, or 2 years ago, Alpha Fight with the Man. Sometimes, it takes a couple games to see the true stuff.
We're gonna have fun up here watching. So good luck to you guys the rest of the way. I mean, pretty good statement, I think, for the first night, even in defeat. I mean, there's a lot to draw from that was good.
Absolutely, I think you can't sleep at on Liverpool now. I think definitely each team so far has proven its worth. But we're hoping maybe Manchester City in this game will do a little bit more and will redeem themselves from their first showing. They were playing okay against Crystal Palace. I think their offense could get a little work, but Meatsale and their team is now warmed up, and the Wolves are playing completely fresh. Crystal Palace had that similar advantage where they had just played another game.
If they're just going to keep pouring it on in the second half, then that's where they're really going to have to step up defensively.
Absolutely. And I guess the most important thing, the uniforms. We've already seen Manchester City. Maybe they will be going out with something that isn't their Sunset third kit. Because the Wolves, they're most likely going with their home kit. Very striking orange color. Should probably clash. So we're probably going to see Manchester City in their classic light blue color.
Hey, is that alright if I stay and like compete this last game?
Yeah, hold on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Right, I'm ready, Apex.